and our lower east stands 50 feet towards the wall, which will have gaps located in our end zones, and this is where our telescopic stands are located. If you look straight ahead to your right or to your left, you'll see what look like a white set of bleachers. Well, these are two sets of telescopic stands. There are a total of 4, 2 in each end zone. When the east and west stands are pushed back, we normally pull them forward and fill them with 3,200 plastic chairs. This will give us the seating capacity of 76,000. The maximum seating capacity of the Superdome is 100,000. Okay, if you exit very carefully to your right or to your left, I'll meet you behind the stands. And in the east, they are 185 feet away from the arena floor. Now, if you notice, there are 12 black boxes hanging from cables circling around the gondola. This is the sound for the stadium. Each speaker weighs 1 ton and measures 17 feet long. Now, if you also notice the ladder-looking structures hanging from the ceiling, these are not ladders, these are curtain rods. We'll drop them lower and hang 91 feet long royal blue curtains from them to curtain off most of the arena to give a smaller theater effect for a concert or convention. The curtains will start at this point, go around the gondola, and end at the end of the other scoreboard. Now, we began construction in August of 1971. It was completed in August of 1975. It cost $163 million to build the Superdome. It is said if we were to build a Superdome today that it would cost over $800 million. The building is owned by the state of Louisiana, but it's run by a private corporation called Spectacor, and all the employees that work here work for this company. There are approximately 250 full-time employees and over 2,000 part-time employees. Now, if you notice, the seating in the stadium is multicolored. This is so when a camera quickly scans an audience, it will appear that we have a full house, when actually 1 or 2 seats in between each individual are actually empty. Okay, if you exit very carefully to your right or to your left, I'll meet Louisiana. A parish in Louisiana is equivalent to a county in another state. Now, you notice the names of the parishes on the red sign. Now, the prices of the suites range from 20 suite, 19 to 28 chairs located just beyond the glass doors of each suite. The number of chairs per suite vary according to the size and the proximity to the 50-yard line. There is also a storage cabinet, a bar, ice maker, refrigerator, and a private restroom. Now, a tenant is not allowed to stay in his suite overnight. He can come in between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., 2 hours before an event, 2 hours after any particular event. And for any event the tenant would like to attend, he must purchase a ticket. This is not included in the rental. The features of the rental are 100 free tour passes, 5 free parking spaces, free access to the meeting rooms, free membership in Stadium Club, and free cleanup. Now, there is no cooking allowed in the suite, so a tenant can bring in his own food 2 hours before an event, or he can use the Superdome's catering at his own expense. Now, the first suite that we viewed today was a $25,000 suite because it's located on the 10-yard line. The next suite that we're going to view is a $32,000 suite because it's located on the 50-yard line. Both of the suites have been remodeled at the tenant's expense.
They're named after the parishes. Geez, that other one was a lot nicer now. Sturdy up. This looks like just because it's...
Panel is the baseball press area, which can accommodate up to 74 reporters. Now, the football field would run from north to south or left to right, and it's covered in an artificial turf called AstroTurf 8. Now, we're not from Texas, so we had to give it a home name, and we call it Mardi Gras after the Mardi Gras holiday. Now, for a regular football field, we need 28 bands of turf. Each band of turf measures 15 feet wide to 112 feet long and is 1 1/2 inch thick. Now, the turf is laid out by a machine called the grasshopper. The grasshopper is followed by several men who secure the turf with industrial-sized zippers. They also secure the turf along the sidelines in narrow trenches and cover them with grass-covered boards. The field will then measure 212 feet wide, 360 feet long, including end zones. Now, for baseball, we need 91 bands of turf. All of the bases and the pitcher mount are made of dirt. This is done by removing stainless steel sheets at the locations of the bases. This will leave shallow indentations in the floor. We'll then fill them with 6 inches of red dirt. After doing this, we neatly tuck the turf around the bases and create a diamond field similar to any outside field. The foul lines would measure 318 feet by 318 feet, 421 feet down center line. Now, our home football teams are the New Orleans Saints and Tulane University, which is a local university, and our newly acquired arena football team, which is called the New Orleans Knights. And for baseball, we just host exhibition games such as Old Timers and Bush Challenge. Now, it takes 8 hours to lay out the football field and 32 hours to lay out the baseball field. Are there any questions? No questions? Okay.
We have catering parties off the back over here for, you know, groups and stuff like that. Ziara. Comprends ça? N'importe qui? No one?
No.
I said some rotten things about y'all. I said, if you will, please listen to an important message. This is Bayou Saint-François, Rattlesnake Bayou. And it gets its name because the bayou twists and turns. Big white bird is a great egret.
See it?
Yep.
Fix me up.
Raccoons back in here, and alligators too. You know, it's something else to be able to call a raccoon over to the boat. So far I haven't managed to call any or see any on the afternoon tour. But they're still active in the morning when we first get back here nice and early. That's going to end shortly also after daylight savings time. It's not going to let us get close to him because, I mean, here we come and he's already off the log and moving away. Okay, he's got a den right there and he's fixing on going in. There he is. He's going underneath the shoreline now. He's going underneath, he's got a cave. Y'all see him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. No.
See him?
Yeah, I do now.
Maybe a half mile.
God. Isn't he neat?
Get that?
Yes.
Good.
Potatoes today. Now we've seen one that's 8 foot already, but
Well, he's almost 6 foot, isn't he?
hey, Rocky! Are you going, Bo? Gotta get him some food, I shall leave.
There you go, boy.
Now we got
Good
him.
shot.
Yeah, really.
Now we got him. Now we got him. Let's get in a little closer. Rocky! See, if I keep feeding him, calling him his name, giving him that talk, that little... I'll keep calling. This is a young coon.
worry.
It's okay, Rocky.
Probably a little nervous with that tail on your head.
Yeah. Say, look at my mama. Say, I'm just big brother.
They can be up. Yeah, that's really neat going back in there.
And I've got big problems when I can't smell. Uh-oh. He's looking at us. He's listening to us. Now will he feed? Oh, he went down. Nope, he won't feed.
There was 3 of them right there together.
You've got a good eye, Eric. You see all this stuff.
Somebody lost golf ball.
Is that it? Look at it. Oh, I was a cold here. She got her, wasn't she?
He's getting upset, boy.
Yep.
And waters, all open waters and navigable waters became public property.
Yeah, right in front of us.
Okay, I'm pressing him a little too hard right now.
That's what you call him.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this Dave. This is too pointy. Pointy tail. See how his tail's all pointy? He's got a bunch of flesh flipped off. Oh, you don't trust him. It's a little female. Very, very hard to make an alligator eat when it doesn't want to. This alligator is not really caring, crazy about eating anything. Look at that, listening to it. Coming out a little bit, but won't come.
Oh, I see it.
Now, you see, we'd have to...
Is that a gator laying over there against the bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
About 6 footer, it looks like.
Yeah, it's just
Getting it.
Yep.
I'll be darned.
Look at that.
They eat,
Mm-hmm.
they tack it, they thrash it, they feed it. Got the munchies.
They're all about the same size, it seems like.
Well,